Hey guys, today we have a mid-range build featuring the 5060, so let's jump straight into it.
Alright guys, so we're going to start by installing the CPU, the Ryzen 7 5800X, unlatching, press it down, CPU installed. Now after Corsair 32 gigs, RGB RAM, okay, now we're going to install the CPU cooler. So first we're going to have to undo these screws. We need to install these mounting brackets that the Thermalright Peerless Assassin 120 SE came with for these red rubber things. Alright, so now that the retention brackets are in, we can start putting on the thermal paste. Ooh. Very dry thermal paste, but it will do the job. Thermalright cooler, Peerless Assassin 120 SE. Do have the shot of me assembling this. You can check that on my channel. So now we're going to put in the fan that goes through the middle after we screwed it in. Slip it down, don't damage the grills. And we gotta finish this. And clip in the fan header that splits it. Plug this into the fan header actually. Gotta find it. CPU fan. There we go. Now we gotta plug it in. Great stuff.
Alright, so right now we're going to install the PSU inside of the case. It's actually very interesting because the PSU is in the front and it uses this cable to route the power onto the back. So we're going to screw this in now. Okay, so now that this is done, we can clip this onto the front and we can screw in the front to here. Turn it on. Let's wrap this right on. Alright, so that's PSU done.
Alright guys, so we're gonna insert the motherboard now into, because the PSU is installed here with the front panel covering it.
Alright guys, so the CPU just arrived. The Kingston NV3 Gen 4 SSD drive. I'm a bit sick right now, so my voice is a bit raspy. But this is a Gen 4 PCIe SSD, so it will maximize the performance for the motherboard. And we're going to install that right now. So now that the SSD is installed, we're going to install the heatsink from the motherboard. So now for the main part is the GPU.
Voiceover here, I do get a bit quiet for the rest of the video because my voice kind of goes away midway. But now we're going to screw in the PCI retention brackets for the GPU so that it doesn't like
GPU secured.
Fall out. Turns out I do speak again, but anyways. I'm plugging the power cable in for the GPU so it actually has power, and now we're going to move on to the case fans where we do a little time lapse of the 6 fans that are installed. These are actually pretty good fans because they got like the Lee infinity mirror effects going on in the side panels, and it's like really cool. You can see the result, like the effects of it after we'll put some pictures up. And now this is just a massive time lapse of the cable management, which was honestly pretty bad, but all things considered, it doesn't really affect the performance much because it's all routed out back, but you know, could have done the cable's orientation a little better. But yeah, there's the final pictures, and we're gonna put up some final powered pictures here. It looks pretty good if you ask me, and if you want to buy this build, it should be on my eBay for a limited time. And if you want to see the benchmarks, they're on my channel. Pretty short. Check it out if you like. Thanks for watching.